The doorbell rang and your heart skipped a beat. You knew that grandma is gonna come tomorrow, so there will be no other than Jungkook. He's a complete different man from whatever people say about him. He has a pure heart and you never seen him getting even slightly angry. Maybe that's the reason you're falling for him. But you know that you have to keep those feelings secret. Just because he's being nice to you doesn't mean he likes you. You have to remind yourself again and again that you are just a maid. He is treating you well. It can be out of pity because seeing your condition when you first came here, anyone would do that. Shrugging off all the thoughts, you walk towards the door to open it. Little do you wanna see his reaction when he'll see you in this dress he gifted you yesterday. It's so beautiful and for the first time you have ever wear something decent and cute. Earlier in the morning when you woke up, he wasn't home and it's evening, so you were kind of missing him. When you open the door, your smile faded. She is the same lady you saw on the very first day when you came here. Her brows arched when she saw you. Her eyes traveled from your head to toe, making you nervous instantly. She must be surprised to see you in such clothes rather than wearing the dress decided for maids and servants. You lowered your face while she took a step closer to you. You are the maid, right? After a long, someone has finally reminded you that you are just a mere maid. You slowly gave a nod, still looking down. What's up with the dress up, huh? Are you thinking of yourself as the owner of this house? You looked at her and shook your head. The only thing you were feeling right now is terror. She slightly reminded you of your stepmother. She squinted her eyes, inspecting the dress, and looked at you surprised. What? Did you buy this dress? Who gave you this? Do you even know the price of it? She seems to be mad. Meanwhile, you have no idea about the dress. It was simple and there was no price tag on it when you opened it. What's going on, huh? You shook your head. I didn't buy it. Jungkook gave me. It seems to be a biggest mistake to forget calling him master in front of her. Jungkook? You are calling him by his name? Who do you think you are, huh? And where is Mrs. O? I need to talk. I should have been careful whom I'm bringing in this house. Such a fraud girl. She started shouting grandma's name while you were terrified with her act. She's not home. She looked at you. Not home? Then where is she? She took a leave to visit her village to attend her grandson's wedding. She will be back tomorrow. She scoffed. I am out of words. I wonder what the hell is Jungkook doing these days. How can he give so much freedom to the maids that they start thinking of themselves as the owner? You looked down, suppressing your tears. She looked at you angrily. Yeah, you. Change these clothes right now and wear your uniform. If I ever see you breaking the rules, you're going to be out of here. You understood me? You flinched when she suddenly raised her voice. Yes, I need to talk to him. She left from there. Jungkook came back home and he was confused to not find you anywhere. How unusual that he came home and the first thing he did was to look for you. Even he wasn't aware that he was that desperate to see you. He was going towards your room when he noticed you in the backyard sitting near the pool. For a second he stopped there and admired you from distance. What exactly did you do to me? I just wanted to know about your past, but now I want to see you happy always. I want to keep you away from everything you've been through. What actually has happened to me? What are you doing here? You slowly lift up your head and looked at him. In the whole world where people are always violent towards you, hated you for no reason, This man always makes you feel better and loved, but you decided to keep yourself away before you find a strong affection for him. He slowly walked near you while hands in the pockets of his pants. You got up and looked down. He noticed your clothes. I told you to not wear these clothes, then why didn't you change? It was hard to look at him, so you kept your eyes down. I feel comfortable in these. What's wrong with that dress? Did you get size issues? We can go and change it. You can buy of your own choice if you don't like that. You slowly lift up your face and finally looked at him. His eyes were fixed on you and you just wanted to cry but didn't. I'm okay with these. I have cooked dinner, so please get refreshed. I'll set up the table. It was hard for you to pretend like you're okay in front of him, so you made an excuse to leave, but your heart skipped a beat when he stopped you grabbing your wrist. He walked in front of you. But I'm not okay with this. I don't want to see you in these clothes, and that's my order. You looked at him. How would you tell him what happened behind his back and whom you should listen? Did you miss me? You nodded and hugged her. She let out her beautiful laugh and patted your head. I also missed you a lot. I have brought some gifts for you. You know these things are only available in the village area where I live. You smiled. She noticed your clothes and smiled. You are looking so pretty in this dress. Young master gave it to you? You nodded. He seems to be happy these days. I saw some changes. Did you enjoy your time with your family? How did your grandson's wedding go? She smiled and nodded. Everything was good by God's blessing. You smiled. You knocked on the door and waited for Jungkook to answer. The door is open. You came inside and froze on your place when you saw him putting on his shirt. His chest and abs were clearly visible as he doesn't button it yet. He was walking near you while buttoning his shirt while you lowered your head. Thanks for bringing it. He picked a piece of apple from the plate before eating it. I'll keep it here. You were about to leave when he stopped you. Actually, I accidentally dropped this button from my shirt and I need to wear it today, so can you tuck it? You could clearly hear your heart thumping inside your chest. You don't understand that if he's trying to be close to you or it's just you who is thinking it that way. Ryan, your name coming out of his mouth was like a song. A tear dropped from your eyes, but you quickly wiped it and turned towards him. I'll bring the sewing kit. He nodded. Can it be a little quick, please? I'm getting late. He nodded and left the room while he smiled a little. He doesn't know since when he changed this much, but he was liking this side of him. It only come out when he is with you or around you. He wants to be your comfort zone and a good memory that stays with you until the end. He wants to stay with you until the end. You came back with a needle and a thread and took the button from him before sewing it in the shirt. He was just admiring at you the whole time and you noticed that but didn't say anything. You tugged the button and stepped back. Thank you so much. I owe you. He walked towards the mirror and get dressed wearing his coat. You were unknowingly looking at him and he noticed that through the mirror. Jungkook frowned when you gave him the bag he gave you with a dress inside it. He looked at you. I'm sorry, but I can't take this dress. You shouldn't have buy something so expensive for a maid. You don't need to treat me so well. I'm happy with the care and love I'm getting. Who told you this dress is expensive? And what's wrong with you these days? Can I ask you what happened? You didn't hesitate to explain to him what happened. You know he doesn't love his mother because she was same as yours, but the only difference was she was his own mother and never physically hurted him, but she broke him down mentally. That's why he moved out as soon as he turned 18. Jungkook never felt the amount of anger he was feeling right now. Why did you not tell me all this that day? You looked at him. He gave you the bag back to you. This is my house. Here everything belongs to me, so here you'll do what I will say. If I'm telling you to live a certain way, then you have to. If I'll tell you to study, then you have to. What's going on inside your mansion, John? Why have you given so much liberty to your servants that they just forget their positions and doing whatever comes in their mind? Jungkook never talks to his mother because he doesn't like her and doesn't want to have any connection with now. But today, when you told him everything she did to you, he was furious. And she even came in his office to talk about all that made him more furious. I'm hiring another maid, so kick out that girl. She seems to be not fitted for that work anyways. And with whose permission you were saying all this? She frowned. Jungkook got up and walked near her, looking angrier than ever. Just because you don't treat humans like human, even if it's your own child, doesn't mean everyone is selfish and self-centered like you. She was so surprised by his behavior. That is my house and it's my choice whether I want my people to dress a certain way or do what they want. Don't try to interrupt. Your people? She scoffed. So now that maid has become your people, is that why she was like that? It's you who made them like that. You always give more importance to random people rather than your own family. Yes, I do, because those random people have given me more happiness than my own family. They are my family. It would be better for you to stay away from me and them. I recently got to know that you cooked when I was not here. Ryan said you were a great chef. Your cheeks slightly turned pink when Jungkook looked at you. I just wanted to try. You looked at him surprised. This guy said he doesn't eat any food made by others except Mrs. O. It means it was a lie. I'm thankful to Ryan that she handled everything well. How was your grandson's wedding? She smiled. Why didn't you tell me that you gave all the financial support? I was surprised when I got to know that from my son. How much you'll do for me. She was emotional and now you are completely sure that Jungkook is not just a nice man but he has a heart of gold. This is nothing compared to what you do for me every day, and also, I'm also like a son to you, right? Can't I be of that much help? She tried to control her tears but they fell down. You are more than that. Thank you so much. Jungkook smiled when you finished reading the page in your broken language but better than before. You looked at him like a child waiting for his father's compliment. You are doing a great job. It was all correct. A wide smile appeared on your face. I'm practicing, although I still don't understand much, but you have taken the first step. You'll make it to the end too. You nodded. He got up and came near you, making your heart started to beat fast like it always does when he comes close. He lifted up his head and bring it to your side, making you hold your breath. You can't resist his closeness, but he stood back on his place again before showing you a thread that was attached to your hair. You know what? You have so much potential and I want you to let it out. I'll get you admission in an academy so you can start your studies. You were looking at him, carrying so many questions in your eyes, and he seems to understand all of them. I know what you are thinking, but that's what I want you to do. Write a new chapter of your life by your own and don't let anyone else take control of it. You have all the rights to be free, to be happy and to enjoy this beautiful life. Tears escaped from your eyes. He came closer to you and wiped it with his thumb. Why are you nice to me? Why do you care about my happiness? I may not be able to give any good answer right now because maybe I also don't know what has happened to me. But one thing I get to know is that